Hello, just a quick video, and it will be very quick because I've just finished my blog and uploaded it, and I've watched the Formula 1, and I need to do some work in the garden. And if anybody's been following the weather, you'll know it's been raining, nothing but rain, which makes things very difficult for me when I'm trying to do that little garden project I talked about last time. So that meant that I haven't been to the garden centre because there's no point. I can't plant the plants in the pots really because they'll get waterlogged and all sorts of stuff. So this week I am at work only for one day, so I'm hoping that the weather will at least stay off with the rain a little bit. But I needed to do a catch-up, and the reason I need to do a catch-up is certain plants that I've planted are growing and certain ones are not, and certain plants have now finished their blooms and certain are just coming up. So I need to sort of like keep this constant. So I'm going to switch cameras now and just show you a little bit. So there's the garden. It's not looking too bad. But so here we go, and we can see that this is now started to plant lovely little red flowers. The rose bush has bloomed a couple of buds and has gone to sleep for a bit. And the pot here is still growing for pansies and poppies. When it comes to our lovely rose and holly bush, all of the roses have now finished their blooms. I've cut the heads off of a lot of them to encourage the blooms to come again, because it is a hardy plant. It is a plant that's perennial. It will bloom more. So I'm hoping that that will happen late summer, beginning of autumn. This section here I planted nothing, but last year I planted a plant and it looks like it's growing again. I can't quite remember what the plant was, but you can see it growing there, and it's absolutely coming on a storm. Absolutely lovely. And the plant that was down here last time was just the tiniest little stem, and you can see again it's starting to grow. And over here, two gladioli are springing up, and the other plant, it's just about to have a bloom. Just about to bloom. Lovely. So I'm happy about that. Then these two all of a sudden shot up. Wow. There's a gladioli in there that I never even planted. And these two plants suddenly started to grow up. I do used to know what they were called and I've forgotten, but probably talk about that later on. Out of the whole of 6 bulbs, 1 planted there, look, and you can see it growing up. Out of all the plants that I planted in this section, 6, none grew, although that might be one just there, but I'm not sure. And then out of 6 gladioli, 4 grew. Not a bad result there, but it just meant that this section here is sort of empty, and I'll probably do something at the garden centre to do something about that gap. And when we go over here, new gladioli are starting to spring up. That one there unfortunately is starting to die, and that's the one I was talking about where the squirrels and the cats have been eating it as thinking it was like cat grass or something. No idea. These are coming along lovely, and I don't know if you can see, but that I think is going to be purple or dark red. It's a gladioli. These are all gladiolis here. So gladioli, 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 and oh, just like every year, we've got a gladioli here, and it's lovely and yellow. That one's coming on a tree. My mum walks up here and she says, "That's my favourite." So I'm happy about that. These ones are coming along. Although mixed, I can see that most of them are going to be this colour, sort of an orange. Don't know if you can see from the distance, but they are all gladioli, but they're orange, sort of a pinky orange. And if you come back, they look lovely like that. I managed to find some garden sticks and do that. And out of my little mixed plant, the poppies are starting to grow. There's the heads, that's just started to come up. And this one's coming along a treat. You can see that the extra sun on that is making that grow compared to the other one. And then there's nothing really else to show, because these are all the pots that I'm going to be filling with lovely new pots from the plants from the garden centre. That's it really. But those gladioli, they flower and then they die very quickly. They're up for around about 2 weeks. And then it would look really bad, because if I did something in a couple of weeks' time, it looked like nothing's changed in this garden. Just to give a sweep again, I've kept the grass going. It's coming along okay. I'm quite happy. My mum's quite happy. And she's exceptional about these gladioli over there. And I have to say, I'm quite happy about those also. Thanks guys. I'll end it there. Till the next time. Bye bye.